Hi, everyone. Hey, wait. You can hear music. Let's not do that. Let's not have you hear... I'm turning off the computer audio so that you aren't distracted by the Horizon Zero Dawn, the Frozen Wilds. Hey, PH. Hey, Ice Bunny, Cyclonus. Also, I think Rissa's in there. Hey, Rissa. At least I thought I saw Rissa in there earlier. How are you doing? Hi, everyone. It is I, Trooper SJP. I cannot have these earphones on right now. And this is the Academic Foxhole. Happy Saturday. Hi, everyone. It is our Saturday PS4 stream. And... well, you know, Rissa, I'm actually surprised that Kindle even has a Twitch interface. I didn't think that Kindle would allow you to even connect to the internet. Like, I don't know. I don't even know what I imagine a Kindle being like. I imagine it being, like, I've seen little Kindles. I just didn't imagine that hey, Grumbleskin, that you could get to the internet on them. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's not what I imagined. I thought it was, I don't know. I just thought you loaded up PDFs on them and then you looked at them. I thought it was like I don't know. I don't even know what I'm thinking. Nonetheless, I clearly have a bad idea of what Kindles are like. Hi, everyone. It is Saturday. I'm sorry that I started late. I wanted to start on time. However, a half hour before my stream time, which is normally when I do all of my, like, getting myself ready and all of my prep, I had to deal with school stuff because it's that school time of year, everyone. Shavai says, I mean, it would probably require internet access to obtain Kindle books. I suppose that's true. Unless it were super old school and you would have an online account and then you'd like connect your Kindle to your computer and then the computer would download all the stuff. You know, sort of like an iPod, because iPods weren't connected to the internet, but you could get all your stuff on there through, hello, the Krellin. Hello, Krellin. Good morning. Yeah, so, you know, but I imagine nowadays the Kindles are all fancy and on top of things. Exams that all go crazy about. Perhaps, comrade, Krellin. Perhaps you are a comrade today. You and I can meet later to talk about Moose and Squirrel. Because Moose and Squirrel must die. So, I have to tell you all something that's been bugging me. It's a PS4 Saturday stream thing. For the last 2 or 3 weeks, I have not been able, whenever I sort of load up everything to go and play, I'm not able to connect to the PS network. And I don't know why. And Krellin, you could be Boris or Natasha, either one. It's okay. I'm fine. We can also switch it up. You can be Boris one day and I Natasha, and then we could flip it, you know. Kindles are fancy. That's something I learned. Don't fight the moose. That is a very bad idea. Awful internet where I am. I missed the banjo time. I'm gonna play the banjo. I'm totally shorter. I have to be Boris then in that case. But you know, we can switch it up. Connecting to the PS network is like connecting to people. Sometimes it just doesn't work. I don't speak any Danish, Ice Bunny. But it's weird because I've not been able to connect to the PS4 network from my PS4 in like in the last 3 times. And hello, Kulan. And I've been wanting to. You know what I mean? Like it's been a thing I've been wanting to do, but I have not been able to. And I wonder. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on because since I'm not able to connect to the PS4 network, I'm not able to download the free PSN games that I should be getting. The point is, there's stuff that and I can't. Yeah, so there's stuff going on, and I don't know what it is. I have to figure it out. Maybe. You just said moose, and that's a mouse eating Danish cheese. No, moose is an animal. A moose, M-O-O-S-E. It's a big. I don't know what it is in Danish. How to say moose in Danish. Yeah. So that's the thing. I don't know what's up with my PS4 network, and it's distressing me because if I want to play a new game, I'm sure I have to be connected to, for downloads and, you know what I mean? Like, they just... Yeah. Yes, but elks are... I don't know if elks and moose are the same. Are elks and moose the same, or are they different? I feel like they have different names, so they should... No, I have not played the banjo yet. So I feel like they should probably have different... I imagine elk and moose are different, right? Maybe they're not, but elks and moose are the same. Huh. Is moose a Native American word? Is it? Is it? What? I don't know. I watched a video of Day 9 and pals playing through the beginner's guide, but Lee had already played it and made some comments at times that I felt lessen the emotional impact for the other two. Still good though. Oh. Yeah, I really love going into games unspoiled. It's a thing that I enjoy, so this way I can be like, what? They're very different. I think it's a matter of Europe and America having different names for the same or very similar animals. No, wait, maybe it's elk and reindeer that are the same. Spoilers can be so... Oh! By the way, if something pops up, let me know. So, like, I don't... Wait, reindeer? I don't... Oh. I don't even know. Now I don't even know. So, look, I'm totally out of practice on the banjo. I'm out of practice because I've been... Oh, get ready. No, get ready. Yeah. Moose and elk are pretty much the same. For my quick Google search, it seems that there might be small differences, or they might be the same. I wonder about that. I wonder. It is mysterious to me. So, interview went reasonably well. Oh, okay. Kulan, is it for an academic position that you were interviewing? Like some sort of, Kulan, tell us. You don't have to tell us. You can do whatever you want. We're not the boss of you. But if you wanted to tell us, I would listen. I would listen. So look, there's something. Caribou, elk, moose, deer, ducks. They're all the same. Oh, part-time bar work. Oh, well, that sounds like it could be super fun. I always feel like bartenders have this like mysteriousness about them, like they've got this mysterious power. I always feel like bartenders are special in this kind of cool way. It seems to me, no matter what they look like, they always have this special allure. Eurasia calls moose elk, while there's another deer species called elk in North America. Ah. Oh. Okay. Right. So moose and elk are the same in Europe, but they're not the same in North America. Eurasia. That's interesting. Okay, so if you live in North America, elk and moose are different. But if you live in Eurasia, a moose is an elk. Then what do they call our elk in Eurasia? Do you know what I mean? Like what That's my question. Lunch rush Monday through Friday. That sounds like it could be really good. I can't tell a deer from an elk. Well, moose isn't called moose in Eurasia, only elk. They don't call her elk because they're North American. But I would presume they must have But Krellin, there are animals that don't live in North America and we still call them things, right? So okay, wait. So does this mean that in Eurasia they use the word elk for two different things? They call two different animals using the same word? That would be my question. I mean, oh, wapiti. Huh. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So in Eurasia, they call our elk wapiti and our moose elk. Huh. So, you know, I lived in Germany, right, for 5 years. And when I was in Germany, I was trying to learn German, and there are all these, like, I was just talking about these things, and I was trying to figure, I was like, oh, hey, how do you say crocodile in German? And they're like, Krokodil, and there were just so many of these cognates that I was like, oh. Wapiti is a native name for them and is also used in New Zealand. That's so interesting, isn't it? So I'm gonna play the banjo, but here's what I need to tell you. I am out of practice. It has been, J.O. Pisco! Right now, there's music playing and you can't hear it, so I'm going to sing it for you. I always feel that somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Whoa, I always feel that somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream? Thank you for the follow, J.O. Pasco. Welcome into the Academic Foxhole. I'm Trooper SJP. Everybody here hanging out. We're all the, you know, we're the Academic Foxhole. These are all the battle buddies. And Rissa is signing out because she doesn't have the internet. Her internet doesn't have the range, but she just gave a bits donation, which means I have to sing. Naming first. Come on, everybody. Let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fan, or info. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain. Then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time. And there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Cyclonus, bo biclonus, banana, fana, fo, fi, clonus, fee, fo, my clonus. Cyclonus. Cyclonus, thank you for the resub. It is much appreciated. You know, when we get a sub, we do the name game because who doesn't want the name game? But let me turn off the computer audios for when I play the banjo. Germans don't have much elk contact. Well, I don't have much elephant contact, and I still have a word for elephant. So practice unattainable, might as well not practice. PH, you're hilarious. There might be a Yakut name for elk since they live there too. That's a good question. Confusion may stem from the fact that until 2004, we believed elk to be a subspecies of red deer, so they didn't have their own scientific nomenclature. Krellin, that is so interesting. I think, by the way, I'm still going to sing We're in the Money. Okay, I'm just going to sing We're in the Money, and then I'm going to tell you this thing about science. So, I'm going to sing Because We Got Bits from Rissa. I'm going to sing We're in the Money as sung by Ginger Rogers in the film Gold Diggers of 1933, which means it's in Pig Latin. Airway and hey, the anime. Airway and hey, the anime. Eve way at gale at way of way at wakes to ute at gale young way. Airway and hey, the anime. Either ice skates or any say, oh man, the idiation pray, ooh, yare, ooh, three, you stay on way on rail. Ewe ever the eat red lands lay, of wed brands lay, ooh, today. And when we see the landlord will up lay at the eye, are in the eye, we're in the money, we're in the money. We've got a lot of what it takes to get along. Woo! Oh! Thank you for those bits, Rissa, even though she's no longer here. There will indeed be a Thursday stream. My calendar should be up on the Twitch page. I keep my calendar updated, so you will know if we have a stream or not, because it's all on the schedule that is on the Twitch page, which should be down there, about down there. And if I have to cancel one, then I'll usually update it. For example, I think I'm not gonna be able to do the December 5th Thursday stream, but everything else should be updated. Confused Europeans thought they looked like moose elk, so they called them elk because European explorers aren't very bright. So one thing I want to tell you about science. So when I was in high school taking physics. I was learning about the periodic table of the elements. This was, hey, Toad, how you doing? Welcome in. So I was learning about the periodic table of elements with my physics teacher. And I remember the physics teacher said, these are all of the elements that exist in the universe. And I said, how can we know that? We have not been to other planets. And he said, no, these are all the ones that exist, that this is it. We know these things, like, you know, it's definite. And I remember just not liking that. I remember thinking, well, but we don't know. I mean, these are all the elements that we know right now, but there could be more elements because we haven't been everywhere. And by the way, this was in the 80s. And since then, we've discovered way more elements. Like we have that whole extended table and all of that. And all I wanted was just an acknowledgement that we don't know everything. That's all. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's all I wanted. I just wanted a sense of I don't know, scientific humility, like just some kind of means of recognizing that we can't go faster than the speed of light now, but maybe we will in the future. Maybe not, but we don't know. Like at one point in time, we thought we could never break the speed of sound, but then we did. Some people, at one point in time, we thought it would be impossible to fly, but then we did. That's all. I just sort of want a sense of wonder and sort of lack of certainty. That's all. There are holes in the periodic table. We know that the holes could be filled. Well, almost all of those larger elements are unstable, though I remember hearing of hypothetical stable elements that might exist in the 100s. Teachers know everything. So just like basically, so speaking of which, also, I don't know if I should tell you this. I'm going to play the banjo. I'm not going to think about these terrible scientists over at Harvard who are saying things about music and they really should talk to some musicologist or ethnomusicologist because what they're saying is stupid. How about that? But they're like, no, we've done objective scientific studies and we can say for certain that blah, blah. They're saying bogus stuff, people. It's just the worst. Like, they're just saying stupid things. There are these scientists over there in Harvard and they're like at this Harvard, they're doing this project and they're, ugh. I'll just tell you. So they're doing this thing where they want to kind of prove that music is a universal language and that like around the whole world, like all people do music the same way, that like all like that lullabies all sound the same all over the world. And like they're doing this whole thing where they're trying to do this, you know, transcribe and compare all these things. And there's just an article about them in the Scientific American where they're like, yeah, psychologist so-and-so says that music is universal and that there are all these universal elements to music. And they're like, yes, and everybody uses tonality and all lullabies sound the same way and all this da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And like, it's total trash. It's totally bogus. And they just, at least the article interviewed a couple of musicologists and ethnomusicologists who were like, nope, this is not how this works. And the thing is that these scientists are like, well, but we've conducted experiments, so we know it's true. And you just have to ask a musicologist or an ethnomusicologist and they'll tell you that the things they're saying are not true. For example, it's not true that everyone all around the world uses tonality. Even Europe, like tonality was invented in Europe, and even Europe didn't use tonality until the 18th century. Before then, we used modality. Like, and there are lots of places that don't use tonality that was invented. Like, that's just not true. And like, if you had anyone who knew anything, they would tell you that that's just not a true thing. That's just not true. Or the idea that like all funeral songs sound the same. Well, that's not true either. West African funeral songs don't at all, like they're not slow and dirgy. They're upbeat and like heavily percussive. It's just bogus. It's bogus. But they're going to get all sorts, this is my little mini rant. They're getting all sorts of, money and grants and people are going to pay attention to them because they're scientists, but it's bogus. They should like, and they're not even talking to any of us. Oh, it's so bad. PH said, I once asked a teacher for saying something subjective was an objective fact and I had to go to the principal. She agreed with me, so that was nice. Right? Like, I'm just saying. Now, all musicologists, but the difference is that why Greensleeve sounds kind of off to modern ears? Yes, Krellin, that is exactly why Greensleeve sounds kind of off to modern ears, because it's not based around tonality. It's using a different system. And we are now so used to tonality that we might think that that's how everything works. But like Gregorian chant doesn't use tonality at all. Greensleeves, like there's a lot of stuff that's just not tonal. Middle Eastern music. like a lot of music just doesn't use that system. And so for them to make these claims, it's totally bogus. And what is happening is that they're just doing these things and they're listening with their ears, which are super biased. And then they just make everything fit their system. And they say they did science. And it's just not at all. It's not right. It's not right. Babies in cradles crashing through the canopy to their doom are what connects all lullabies. Oh, those poor babies. Javai, funeral songs also have the issue that not everyone even wants what they would consider a funeral song on their funeral, wanting other songs instead. Don't they count? This is what I mean. This is what I mean, Javai. Yes. Yeah, my word science is BS and steals our grants. Publish a critique of it, Kulan. The thing is... Teamy wanted I Will Survive His Funeral. That would be amazing. Right. See, Krellin knows deviance never counts. That's the thing. They're just like, well, here's my thing. They're like, well, there's all this stuff that doesn't fit. That's just deviance. And I was like, yeah, you're just making stuff up now, is what I'm trying to say. I don't like it. The problem with the thing is, it's really hard to publish a critique of that because the entire, like basically all of the fields of musicology and ethnomusicology as an entire field are like, this is completely bogus. And there's a reason why they were not talking to us, because they want to do a thing that's just not viable, and so they just don't talk to people who are experts in that field, and they don't think they need to. This is the thing. I'm going to tell you a thing. This is I'm a music scholar thing. So what's really frustrating about being a music scholar is that all sorts of people, there are music theory, musicology, ethnomusicology. These are three fields that do music scholarship, and we have done. We're actually some of the first fields in this way, right? And the thing is, music is popular. Also, film is also popular, media. And so there are these people who are not scholars in this field, but they're like, I listen to music, I can talk about it. And so they go and they start saying stuff. English is particularly bad at this. They'll just start saying things about music and they have no idea what they're talking about. And they never read our stuff at all. They never read our stuff. They don't know our stuff. And they just write this stuff that is not accurate. And here's the thing, because English is a much bigger field than musicology or ethnomusicology, people will read their stuff and they'll get all these bad ideas. And if they read our stuff, they would know that this is sketchy. And here's the thing. I read English all the time. I read English, I read history, I read philosophy, I read critical race studies, I read American studies, I read all of their stuff, but then they never read our stuff. Like if I'm gonna go and talk about, when I was talking about Belgium, I went and I did a bunch of reading on Belgian studies. Like I read up on my Belgian history because I was like, I want to talk about this music from this song that comes out of Belgium. So I'm going to do my due diligence and I'm going to read their stuff, but they never read our stuff. But then they talk about our stuff. It's messed up. Well, see, this is the thing. Musicology isn't a real science. Krellin, yeah, it's true. People, it's just messed up. I think it's messed up. It's messed up. Not any better with art. Even some randos made it into our theory canon. And I just feel like, let's be polite, right? I will read your stuff, so you should probably read my stuff. That's all I'm saying. And maybe you should talk to us, because then we could help you out with that whole embarrassing everybody around the world uses tonality when they don't. That's just not true at all. Ooh, water. Yeah. So here's what's up. I'm going to play a song for you all. I'm super out of practice. And because I'm out of practice, I'm going to play a song that I've not played in this stretch. I think I played it way back in the day. And I'm out of practice, so I'll probably mess up. But here we go. This is, I'm Going Down the Road Feeling Bad. Probably made famous by Libba Cotton. So, and I'm going to play it wrong, so it's cool. Going down this road feeling bad, honey. tastes like wine, honey, babe. And I ain't gonna be treated this old way. Going where the weather suits my clothes, honey, babe. Going where the weather suits my clothes. Going where the weather suits my clothes, honey, babe. And I ain't gonna be treated this old way. Going where they don't treat me mean, honey, babe, Lord. Going where they don't treat me mean. Going where they don't treat me mean, honey, babe. And I ain't gonna be treated this old way. I'm going where the... What am I doing now? I'm going where... I don't know where I'm going. Where am I going? Where the water tastes like wine, where they don't treat me mean, where the weather suits my clothes. Thought I heard a whistle blow, honey, babe. Thought I heard a whistle blow. Thought I heard a whistle blow, honey, babe. Blow like it ain't gonna blow no more. The gal I love done turn her back on me, honey, babe. Gal I love done turn her back on me. Gal I love done turn her back on me, honey, babe. Oh, then what happens? Oh, what happens? Oh, I ain't gonna be treated this old way. That's it. That's it. Thanks, everybody. Oh, so many places to go. Like, where am I going there? They don't. All right, so I have no idea what banjo song I'm gonna sing next week, though, everyone. Like, I have no idea. Like, I'm a bit at a loss. And one of the reasons is because all of my banjo music is still in boxes. I just want you to know this, that all of my music is still in boxes. And so I've been like playing the banjo every week for you all. And I've just been basically thinking, oh yeah, what can I remember? And like just pulling stuff out. But I feel like I should probably find my banjo music. You can't see me on screen. Oh, you can barely see me. Hey, everybody. Woo! I've got to put my banjo away for real this time. So yeah, I should probably see if I can find... Can you see me? Hey! Hey! See if I can find... see if I can actually find my banjo notation, because there's some stuff. There's some stuff that I should probably be playing. Would be good for me to practice, you know? Like, I want to play Wabash Cannonball. I haven't played Wabash Cannonball in years, and I love that song. That's a great one. From the great Atlantic Ocean to the wide Pacific shore, sunny California to icebound Labrador. Anyway, it's a great song. I love it, and I cannot play it because my sheet music's in boxes somewhere. Anyway, what I'm trying to tell you is that I'm gonna have to go and like, I have to go through my boxes of stuff anyway. So I mean, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But of course, all my banjo music is in boxes. The folk album of our time. It is. Also, here's the thing that I should tell you, and this is true. I still have not unpacked completely from my move last semester, and I'm gonna move in the summer, you know? Like, I don't know where I'm moving to, but this summer I'm moving because first off, I hope that I'll get a fellowship so that I can move somewhere for the whole year and just finish my book, which I really, 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 really want to do. But, we're gonna play, ooh, hold on. Something's wrong. Oh, I know what's wrong. Hold on. I know it's wrong. Here, I got it. Hold on. There we go. sorry about that. I had to do a little bit of a thing. I can't live out of suitcases anymore. I'm sick of moving around every year or two. Kulan, I know exactly what you mean. I know your life. I know it. So I'm going to just start the game, and we're going to keep talking, but I'm going to just start the game. By the way, we're playing Horizon Zero Dawn. We're doing the reason why I'm bringing it up, because we have to walk a long distance anyway. So I figure like we could just chat while we're walking. You know, then it's like we're playing the game, but really we're just walking. Anyway, what am I telling you? I want ice cream. That's one thing I want. Nonetheless, look, that's not what we're talking about right now. Sorry. Oh, yeah. So the thing is really frustrating because I need to unpack some stuff, but I also know that I'm going to move in the summer, so that I don't even feel like unpacking because I'm just going to have to pack it all up again anyway. It is too cold for ice cream. Or is it ever really too cold for... Anyway, so... What I think I will do is probably go through boxes and just find the things that I really need, like my World War II books for the French Resistance game, and maybe my banjo stuff, and then, of course, my gaming stuff. And I think that all this stuff can probably go back in boxes. So I think what I will do is pack and repack, is what I think will be my life. That's right. Casino Trooper having ice cream on Everest. So I
say about these new machines.
Hello.
They will challenge us.
Oh. Hey.
It feels good to call Stone Yield home.
So, hey everybody, here we are.
These new carja offer peace to the Banuk.
So, before we start walking, because we've got like a quest to turn in and all of that, where am I at with my inventory? Okay, I've got space. It's fine. Although technically, we're supposed to return all the way down here to turn in this quest, but let's not do that. Let's just walk up here and let's go there. I feel like that's better anyway. I think we do that, and then we're just walking and chatting and having a lovely time with each other.
Aha. Now here's some company I don't mind keeping.
Yes. Okay.
No one hunts like the Banuk, but
so anyway, I just have to deal with the sort of the misery of trying to figure out what I want to do with my living, because here's the other thing. Hey. It looks like, you know what? It looks like where I need to go is some kind of insane... Okay, well... I don't know, everybody. I don't know. Is there a way to get up here? I don't know. Yeah, this is like clearly some sort of shenanigans. And I don't know. We're gonna just see. We're going. Anyway, so this is like a thing. Aldi has marked a champagne ice cream. I wonder what the mark is and how it tastes like. I don't know much about Mark. Actually, I think I should probably go this way. Yeah, so I'm applying for fellowships, right, is a thing that I'm doing. I'm applying for fellowships this year for next year.
Easy, easy.
And what I'm hoping is that I will get the fellowships. And if I get a fellowship, what that will mean is that I will spend an entire year not teaching and just writing. And if I can spend a year teaching... The thing is, there are different types of fellowships. And, okay. Oh, Kulan. See, Kulan understands all of this drama. I hope you get one too, because but I also don't know if I get a fellowship where that fellowship will... Like, there are some fellowships that say that you can live anywhere, but there are some fellowships where you have to live in a very specific place. And so, like, I need to go right there, it looks like. So that some of them you need to be in a very specific place. And I don't know if, like, will I have to move to North Carolina? I probably won't get the North Carolina one because my letter writer ended up being in the hospital. So I don't know about that. But, like, maybe I'll have to move to North Carolina. Maybe... I don't know. Maybe I'll be in Stanford for the year. Maybe I'll be... Let's see. Right? Like, so, like, maybe I'll be in Stanford. Maybe I'll be... I don't know. Maybe I could be anywhere. Or maybe I'll be able to go wherever I want to go. I don't know. But that means that if I get a fellowship, I'm going to move somewhere and be away, which means I'm gonna move, and then I'll be gone for a year, and then I'll have to move back. But then, if I don't get the fellowship, then where will I live? I should probably move out of the dorm and get an actual place to live, but I don't know. So some follow me around streams. I mean, hopefully what I'll do is I'll stay somewhere, and then I'll just be somewhere for a year, and I'll have an internet. I'll set my internet, and like, because that's my, like, wherever I go next year, I'm gonna have the internet, and I'm gonna be streaming. I will bring all of my stuff with me. Wherever we go, I'm bringing my streaming gear, because I'm really excited about being able to stream. Just because if I have an entire year off, of teaching, I applied for Cornell too. If I have the entire year off of teaching, or I only have to teach one class, that means I actually get to sort of stream. I could add another stream. It'd be really nice. I could, like, spend the year really working on my book, but then also streaming, and I think it'd be so great. But the thing is, if I don't get a fellowship, then I don't know where I'm going to live next year, because it is super expensive in this area. I'm doing a fellowship with Cornell West. Probably not. Oh, what is this? Look, honey, we're front page. The Du Bois Wrangler. Local family serves up last farm-grown steak to Governor Jepsen. June 11th, 2038. Wyoming Governor Mr. Ozzie Jepsen was in the Du Bois area last week for some official visits. In among the busyness of those appointments, he sat down for a very special dinner with a very special family, the Lafayettes. Everyone knows the Lafayettes, of course. Who hasn't ridden one of their trails astride a sturdy paint pony, chased the gopher in their fields, or chowed down on a thick, juicy steak coming off their farm? Their solid gold reputation is what brought the governor to their table 2 nights ago. It's no secret that raising cattle has gotten ever more difficult and expensive. A long time past are the days of herds stretching on to the horizon. Why, nearly the only people who still keep cows are dude ranchers. The Lafayettes tried their best, God bless them, but they were smart enough to see what's coming down the country lane and banish their barns in favor of shiny new meat-growing operation a few months back. This impressive collection of vats, tubes, and belts takes up almost an acre of land and allows production of over 600 meat units per... Vat-grown meat, everyone. Oh, thank you, J.A. Piscopo. J.A. Pasco. I was going to say J.A. Piscopo, but you're not Joe Piscopo. I hope I get it, because I want to be able to, like, stream a bit more and really sort of, like, do a little bit more on my stream and also get my book done. That would be really great. I'm looking forward to starting streaming in January. Oh, that would be awesome, Kulon. You'll have to let us know, because I want to be able to sort of stop in and say, hey. The 90s taught me that very special means drugs, and this is a druggy family and a drug-fueled mill. That's probably true, actually. I need my daily allotment of meat units. I feel like I'm not getting enough meat units. Hey, look at this. Everyone, do you notice there are little railings here? Huh. I wonder what those railings do for us. Wait. There should be another bit of blue gleam somewhere. Oh! It's down there, everyone. Here's what's up. We're not going to get this right now. I don't want to climb down the hill. It's not what I want to do. That's not even my life right now. So we're not gonna get that blue gleam. We'll get it on the way back. Don't give me more flashbacks. Hey, you know, it's a very special episode. Don't do drugs. Rugs, not drugs? Hey, did you hear anything weird? Oh. There's a big monster over there, everyone. I just thought I'd let you know. And we should probably kill it because it's in our way. That's probably what we should do. Let's set some traps. I'm gonna set a couple of traps. It's gonna be great. And just like, you know, just like a couple of traps.
Set it on something closer.
I think it'll be fine. Is fighting big monsters any of your quests? You need to finish your quests. I know, Krellin. I'm not gonna spend another year playing this game. Like, we're almost done. It's just that it's right here. And if it's here... Wait, where did it go? Do you see it? Where did it go? Oh, hey. Demonic Scorchers. I spent all of this work setting up to kill this monster. It's not a mountain. Well, I did all this work to set up these traps to kill this thing, and now it's just gone. That is very disappointing. But we're heading this way. I mean, that is so strange. There should have been a monster there. Also, weird. You know what? It's fine. And now we have this... I have to play Monkey... Hello, Atomica! Now you have to play Monkey Island. Here, I'm gonna hide. Wait, is it back? Look, I saw it. I did not make up that monster. It was totally there. That was not a fantasy of mine. I feel like this is very strange. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Wait, is it back? Look, there was a monster. I was all set up to kill it. You know, see, here's the thing, Krellin. We would play the game less if we actually if I was distracted less. That's all. If I was distracted less, we would play the game more. Like, you'd be less bored if I wasn't as distracted. That's all I'm saying. We're gonna
More than willing to take you on.
I'm gonna just kill this thing right now. Hopefully. Oh, you know what? I'm probably gonna get in trouble, and I should probably do that. Oh, hey. There's a lot going on. Yeah, there is a lot going on right now. Yeah, this is interesting. Let me do that. Go. I'm gonna run down here. I get distracted by the game. Well, but see, if I could finish the game, then I'd be done with it, right? Oh, I just got hit by all that fire. Super awkward. Totes awkward. What is this? We've got a lot going on right now. They're monsters. I need to take the ADHD. See, I feel like I need to, I'm a little worried about my life right now. But I'll be okay, maybe? Oh, hey, hold on. Here we go. I've got, like, a big gun. I feel like with this big gun, I will win. Or not, I don't know. I don't even know if this big... I fell down a mountain. I fell down a mountain, everybody. I also don't know if I can get back up the mountain. I fell down the mountain. Yeah, can I even get back up here? Maybe? I know. Okay, look, I think I can get back up here. But maybe when I get back up here, I can get back up here in a smarter and better way. Is what I'm hoping.
Just stay out of their way.
All right. Okay. Oops. Let me see if I can do a thing. I'm gonna do a thing. It's gonna be really great. Oh, I just jumped in there. It was fine. I probably should have not done that, but you know. I'm making choices, but I'm gonna kill these things on my way to save these hunters, and it's gonna be fine. I feel like, you know, I have a sense that maybe I should be doing slightly different things with my life. Also, I have no ammo. What is this thing? What are they weak to? Fire. This one is weak to fire. We got this one, everybody.
Fire's no good against it.
What do you mean fire's no good against it? I thought fire was totally good against it. If I can, one moment. I just want to... I should just... Oh no, I can totally get this one. Like, this is totally fine. I've got this. I have got this. Also, this beast is going down. I can tell. Look, it is almost dead. It's just that it's taking a while to kill. Like, it's good. You keep saying it's fine when it's not fine. Look, I'm gonna kill this one right now. And...
Now's my chance.
Alright, so that one's dead, right? That one's dead. What does this one do? This one has a weakness to frost, which I can't really do much about, but... I feel like... I think we're okay, everybody. I would like to... No, this is fine. This is fine. We're gonna have to kill that big giant bear, but... But I think, yeah, he is fine.
Damn, no more of these.
Oh, hi. I'm a little concerned about that huge, massive bear that's over there. But I'm gonna just... Yeah, I'm a little concerned about the huge, massive bear that's right there. But I feel like, okay. And it's just got real again. But that's okay. We only have one thing alive. And it's a massive thing. And we're gonna kill it. And it's fine, ice. Okay, alright, nope. We're good, everyone. I'm still alive, right? I'm still alive, so it is fine. like I should have some kind of other thing in my life. Maybe that. Right? Like, okay, so this is a big, giant thing, and does this worry any of you? Because this worries me a little bit. Like, it worries me. I also don't know where its vulnerable spots are. Also, this thing is chasing me. Okay, look, let's do this for a moment, shall we? I'm gonna try to get rid of all of its armor, if I can. That might be helpful. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Hey, did you see that? That was super inappropriate. It grabbed me, and it did murder. I just thought I'd share that with you. This is, worrisome. I need more of that. Oh, yeah, I just, it grabbed me, and I did not feel that was appropriate, and I didn't like it. And I would like it, not to, ooh. You're fixing food? Can I, what can I do? Well, I did take some components off of it, which I hope will help. But I don't know how many components, so we'll see. I need to get a better sense of what this thing does, you know what I mean? Like, what are the... I think I'm, you know, we'll see. Oh, hi. Hello. Wow. I've never fought this thing before, and it's large, and it's a little scary. Also, I would like it not to just... You know, it's fine. It's fine, right? I mean, who... Oh. I did a good job on that one. All right, stab. Run away. I think I'm doing really well, everybody. I mean, it was bad for a moment, but I think we're good, maybe? Jeez Louise. I know. But Krellin, oof, let's be really honest. You don't like games. It's not that it has too much combat, it has too much game. You would rather just us sit and talk and not play games at all. If you had your druthers. Also, I'm very sad that I fell off this mountain because that monster is really close to death and I do not want it to I don't want it to heal. I would like to get back up there so that I can kill it real fast. Yes, I'm just saying, Krellin, that if you had your way, No, I like when you explore things and learn lore and read stuff. Well, that's fair. That's nice. How am I going to get back up here? Because I do need to get back up there so I can kill this creature. Okay, I think... Alright, I think here we go. I don't like that every fight in this game is a boss battle. Okay. I killed it. It's done. Done. Also, I leveled up everybody. I killed that thing. Okay. So, we killed it. We were epic. And now we can go and save those hunters and find out what their lives are like and what's going on with them. And I feel we did it. Every fight is a boss battle is a whole genre. Oh. Well, I suppose there's some non-boss battles around here, right? I mean... Right, I did it! I killed that thing. There was some madness in the process. But... it's done. Alright. The big bear killed. Let's find where we need to go. We need to go here. And that said, let's clear our waypoint and let's go find those hunters.
Think of summer sun. Breeze through the trees.
We're gonna go and save some people now who are missing and sad and lonely. Although I suppose the game has non-boss battles. It's just that I think that we're so hardcore now, right, that we get a lot of boss battles. Like, I could kill that Lancer and it would take me no time at all. Right? Okay. I have a question. How do you all feel about the snow? Do you like the snow? Is it a thing that makes you happy? Because I don't particularly like the snow. Krellin is... Oh, but Krellin, don't you live in a place where it never snows? Isn't that a thing? In general, in real life, how do you feel about snow? Right, I can't go that way. We get so a couple days a year. I live in mountains. Oh. Alright. I'm going to have to kill a couple of machines, but I suspect it won't be too hard. I think. Yeah, no, I am not a snow person. I'm not into snow. I don't like snow. I find snow to be irritating. Because here's the thing about snow. The thing about snow is that it's cold, and then it's hard to walk in, and then people don't, what's the word? They don't shovel their areas. And then you have to, like, try to walk through mountains of snow. And it's, like, really awkward. By the way, I think this is going to be a really, yeah. We did it. I can enjoy snow, but I don't like all snow, yeah. I got snowed in a friend's place like 5 years ago.
An outlander, huh?
Yeah?
Well, who else would join me on this path I've taken?
Snow is the best.
Which path would that be?
Away from tradition. Away from the wearer.
Yeah, I mean, that's not how it works. I still have to work. Like, with snow, I still have to teach. I don't get to stay home. I just have to go and... Uh-oh.
They need metal too. But my need is greater.
Uh-oh.
I was told the Banuk don't accept help. Is it true?
They don't. I do.
We're gonna help her? Well, I'm excited to start a... I think I should probably play Outer Worlds after this. Oh, hello. let's see what we can do here. I feel like we can,
Look sharp, Outlander! There's more of them!
okay, where are they? I think this is fine. Where am I? I think this will be fine. Oh, hi. They're birds now. This is not too bad. Despite that 90 ammo. And I don't even know what kind of bird these are. Oh, there are a lot of them. It's fine. If I could get a fellowship in Mexico, Brazil, how nice would that be? I would not be sad about that. I mean, I would love a nice fellowship in Brazil. That would be great. Okay, we're good. You are on campus already. Well, no, the thing is, we don't have snow days that often here in New England. Yeah, so we just have to just work all the time. And I do think that part of where I can enjoy snow is that I'm from Sweden, so there's a certain degree of preparedness for snow. If I was in a place with less preparation for it, I doubt I would like it at all. Yeah, I mean, I suppose what I would say is...
Brought a cart.
I think what I would say is, what do we need? So, we have to go to my inventory. I'm full. I give you that wet winters can feel nasty, but minus 25 degrees Celsius and dry. No, I don't want minus 25 degrees anything. Those are not things that I want. I do not like freezing weather. I would prefer the weather not be freezing. Why do we need freezing weather? What is the purpose of that? Like, I don't know. Right, like, I don't want any frostbite. I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm not about it. I'm not excited for it. It is not necessary. Let's disassemble all of those. Freezing weather exists to justify the existence of white skin. Maybe that's what's going on. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just don't need it. Also, not everybody shovels their drives here. And then when not everyone shovels their drives, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you just have to deal with walking through the, and like, also remember, I don't have a car, right? So I'm walking everywhere or taking the bus, and that is not fun in super snowy weather. It is the opposite of fun. Oh, I have space. What is this for? Right. I'm just going to get my stuff. No, but see, the thing is, people don't shovel all the time. But also, I'm gonna just say, snow is not pretty. Snow might be pretty for like 15 minutes, and then it stops being pretty real fast when it just gets gray and gross, and it's just like a lot of... You know, when people drive through the snow, because I live in a city, and then it's just all this kind of gray, brown, gravelly grossness. Yeah. Have I ever walked through the woods? Frostbite still hurts decades after I got them. This is what I'm saying. I have been in nature because I was in the army, but we also were not, what's the word? But snow's great if you live up north, and a lot of the day is dark, brightens up everything. Although you can get, what is it, can hit your eyes, right? What is this? Why is this my life right now, everybody? Why is this my life? Why is my life full of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Too much stuff. Yeah, I know that, like, I don't like freezing weather. I know there are people who do. If you do, more power to you. Enjoy the super freezing weather. Enjoy the frostbite if you like it. That is not my joy. It's not my joy. Oops. I would prefer not that. That is... When I still skied, I needed to wear sunblock and sunglasses. Right, yeah? So I don't know how much of this stuff I can actually...
Forget about traveling light.
I am... got a lot of stuff here that clearly... I've got too much stuff. I don't care. I'm gonna gather as much as I can and then delete more things. You know, I've never skied. I'm getting Winnie's Frostio. I've never skied, by the way. When I was a kid, you know, my high schools would have these ski trips, but you had to have money to go on the ski trips. And so, and actually not all of my high schools had ski trips. Like the last high school I went to 3 different high schools, 2 in San Francisco and one sort of suburban high school in Castro Valley. I did not live in Castro Valley, but I moved there. No, I didn't move there at all. I commuted. My last 2 years of high school, I commuted to Castro Valley High. And that was a rich school. There were a lot of rich kids at that school. And it was a public school, but they had, you know, they would have these ski trips, and I could never afford to go on a ski trip. So I did not go on the class ski trips. That was not a thing I did. So I have never been skiing, even though I live in California where people go skiing quite a lot. Never been. And I just feel like when you go skiing, people die to trees killing them all the time, right? Like that's a thing. People go skiing and then hit trees and die. My high school to ski club was fairly affordable, like $20 a trip if you needed a rental. Oh, that's actually pretty good. No, ours was always like $100, and I was like, who has $100 to go skiing? I certainly do not have $100 to go skiing, so I didn't go skiing. So yeah, I've never been. I know that people love skiing. I know that's a thing, that people are very, people love it. And I also lived in Germany where there were a lot of skiers. Am I missing anything that I need to pick up? Yes. Yes, I am. Dying while skiing is literally... Is it really? I suppose it must be. People get injured a lot, though, don't they? Also, the helmets are really warm, which help their adopt. Oh, it's much less common because people wear helmets now. Ah, I broke a leg when I was 8. Yeah, I'm just saying. But I suppose maybe now that people wear helmets, I suppose it's different now. I'm just gathering all the things, everybody.
Full already.
54 out of fatalities out of 51 million skiing days. Oh, wow. We had to do a long run in Norway, and I taught them some bad German words. Well, Bavarian and don't sleep. It's fair, I'll take it. Yeah, so no, I just thought it was sort of... I imagine it must be different now, right? I suppose we're just safer nowadays. We're just hanging out doing inventory stuff right now. It's fine. Oop. Everybody cheats with curved skills now too. What does that mean? What are curved skills? Don't speak. I know what you're thinking. How can you be hey, I know a lot of hey, okay, not only was I in Bavaria and did not ski, I also was in Bavaria and I don't drink beer. So like I am I'm the big rebel. Oh, that's okay. Curved skis. What are curved skis and how is that cheating? Like tell me. You're right. There were no L's in that word. That was just me misreading it. This is true. There are a lot of dead things here. I see dead things. I also lived in Bavaria and I don't drink beer, which was apparently scandalous. People are like, how can you not drink beer? And my entire life in Germany was them saying, here, have this beer. And then I would say, I don't like beer. I don't drink beer. And then they would say, oh, well, yes, but you just don't like American beers. German beers are totally different. You'll like this one. And then me saying, but I don't like beer. And then them saying, well, try this one. And so then I would try it and I would say, oh, look, this tastes like beer. I don't like beer. And this was like my entire life in Germany. Like all Germany all the time was people trying to convince me that I would like beer because this beer was different, and me being polite and taking a sip and then being like, indeed, I do not like this beer because it tastes like beer. Welcome back, Atomica. It just makes turning easier. It's not really cheating. I'm just being curmudgeonly. No, they didn't kick me out of the country, but they kept trying to get me to drink beer all the time. And, I would be polite here and then, but it's so funny because here's the thing, right? They would do things like, oh, well then try this Radler. And the Radler is half light beer, light blonde, half blonde beer, half Sprite. And I'd say, this would be really good if there weren't beer in it. And they'd say, oh, well then try this Kirschgeistmoss, which is half dark beer, half Coca-Cola, and then like a shot of cherry schnapps. And I would say, this would be great if there weren't beer in it. Like, I'm just...
Good haul.
Like, I do know. Like, I know what I'm... Like, I don't like beer. It's very frustrating. Because people just wouldn't believe you. I mean, I think I would have liked a Coke with a shot of cherry schnapps. I just didn't want the beer part.
I can't spare the weight.
Bavarians are not gross. I do, Krellin. I dislike beer. And I dislike beer because I'm a super taster and it's really bitter. If it were not bitter, maybe I would drink beer. And it's so funny because then people are like, oh, you just must not like alcohol. And I was like, no. I mean, I will drink alcohol. That's fine. I just don't like beer. Why do they ruin the schnapps? Okay, let's talk to this person, our hunter.
You fight well. I'm Ikri.
Thank you. I'm Aloy. I heard the White Teeth were missing 2 hunters. You look like you could leave if you wanted to, so...
I stayed because of the other. Mylen. She snapped her leg descending the ice. I bided my time keeping vigil, but now she must return to the Werak before they leave.
Oh, what does that mean? The injured hunter?
You know this Mylan well.
Since our knees were always skinned. All my life. In a test to prove that we only need ourselves. That was my weakness.
Sounds like she was lucky for your weakness.
That's not the way she sees it.
Uh-oh. The Werak?
Is joining the White Teeth so important to you?
It's one of the great Weraks of Banor. Not so many great ones left now. I would go where Mylen went. I was her shadow on the snow, and she was mine. To be a runner with the White Teeth was everything to her.
Tell me about this trial. Anyway, so she won't let you help her?
Mylan won't let you help her, will she? Because of the rules of this test.
You're quick as a rockfall.
No, just used to being told what's forbidden to me.
She won't allow it. Won't take the medicinal plants I found or the food. Only what she can scrape up on hands and knees. I could get close when she was delirious. But now she's learned not to let me get close.
Tell me about this trial
What's
that seems
this
messed up.
ordeal supposed to prove?
That we have the strength of our ancestors.
Oh, Atomica.
That we can survive as they did. And they came in search of a homeland. Some were trapped against this glacier by a snowstorm. 4 days, 4 nights.
I'm so sorry,
After
Atomica.
the storm cleared, the survivors sighted a Tolnek, which led them up into Banor. Well, that's the story I learned.
Family can be so frustrating. You know?
So let's get her back to the Werrick.
All right. I've made a splint for her leg. Medicine for the pain, but I should warn you, she won't take them willingly.
We should just knock her
The law of
unconscious.
survival,
Tribal law shouldn't keep us apart from the ones we care for.
even if she cares more for the law.
Yeah. Because, like, you know, I know this story. I know this story. I've been there. Atomica. Oh, it was entertaining. At least you got entertainment out of it.
Let's go. While there's light.
I'm on my way. I think I'm faster than you are.
Come. Up.
I feel like she's telling me which way to
While
go.
there's light.
Breath is ice. Before I even breathe out.
But I feel like I've been here before. We're also gonna just get rid of some of our resources. My cousin and his wife despise each other. Ooh, that sounds like a great marriage. That sounds wonderful. Yeah, I know. I'm like, yeah, I see it. Like, people try to tell Aloy a lot about what to do with her life, but Aloy's fine. You know what I mean? Like, she's doing okay. Like, people need to worry a little bit less about her. I haven't even died recently. I have fallen off some stuff. That did happen. There was some falling off of tall things, but I'm not dead. I'm fine. I just went out to leave to do my daily running around, only to find a dead car that doesn't want to jump. Ooh. So your cousin and his wife can't stand each other. I feel like that's a bad sign for a marriage. Maybe I'm wrong, but it feels like a bad sign if the married couple doesn't like each other at all. Just a thought. Have they never liked each other? Did they get married too soon? Too
That's
fast?
where we're going. The frozen flow from the Ice Father. It keeps many things, but it won't have her.
Not if we can help it.
We'll get there. I assume we're going this way.
More up? We're lucky. Handholds have thawed.
It's cool. They have 2 kids.
There.
That's the best.
She's passed out again.
Between us, we can fight the machines off before they reach her.
Another tradition broken.
Take it from me. Gets easier when I do it.
I feel like they married because they're. I feel like, here's the thing. I really mean this. People. I have. I have different feelings about marriage than I think a lot of people do. So there's that. In that, I don't think marriage is the be-all, end-all of everything.
Keep it up! Crackers! In thin air, they smell metal for miles.
We've got more things showing up.
Will against metal.
We got this one though. It'll be fine. I feel like there are more bad guys that have just showed up somewhere. Where are they? Oh, corrupted things. Sorry.
Won't be overcome.
It's cool. I think we're good. Oh no, there's one more. Sorry.
be easy, Aloy.
Wait, there's more? No, we're good. Right? I think we're good. No. Okay. Excuse me? I think this... oh, hello. Oh. I'm getting hit. It's rude. I need to do something about this. It's not good. There we go.
I'll freeze it where it stands.
We're done. Okay. They married. If you want to get married, get married. If you are fine not doing it, don't. Unless you're forced to do one or the other due to practical reasons, due to legitimate or other restrictions. My opinion on marriage was when "Till Death Do We Part" was invented. Life expectancy was 25. Hello, Pippi. You know, I think. So here's the thing. I think that people should get married if they want to, and I think that's great. I think. Or at least let me put it this way. And what I'm saying comes from having been in the army with a bunch of people who got married at 18 and divorced at 20 after having kids. So my position is that I know a lot of people who get married because they think they should, right? They get married to people they don't actually even know very well because they think that you're supposed to get married and they've not really thought it through, and they get married not because they really want to, but because society tells them that they should get married. And I think that's bad. I think you should get married because you actually really want to get married, not because you think you should get married. And that's all. Yeah, it's true. Life expectancy was only 25 because people died in childbirth.
Not too much already.
So much. Right, that if you got out of the first 2 years of your life expectancy was actually pretty good. People back in the day lived long if they could make it out of the first 2 years of their life. It's just that infant mortality was so big. But once you got past the infant mortality space, actually people lived pretty long. I think my cousin got married because he was convinced she would honestly kill him if he left her. Ooh, that's like bad. That is bad. That's bad. That's no good. I'm worried about your cousin. Like this, none of these things that you're saying makes me feel confident. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think their lives were a bit shorter, but not a lot. Maybe I think it was in the 50s. I think that was the average. Like if you sort of take people out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it was their 50s basically, right? It was about where people were at. I can't take another Oh, yeah. People give me shit for not being married. I got too close to the wrong person once. My parents are still in a miserable marriage. Ugh. And I worried for him for a decade, but he's dug his own. Yeah, and that's the thing. Sometimes people make these really poor choices, and there isn't anything you can do about it. Like, they have made really, yeah. I mean, all those people I knew in the army, all of them, there were just so many of them were just clearly getting into bad idea marriages. But you can't tell them. They're 18, they know everything about the life, and they love this person they've known for 3 months more than anything in the world. And so they're gonna go and marry them, even though, it is clearly a bad idea. But people are gonna do what they're gonna do. There's not much you can do about that. I'm just not that interested in getting entangled with another person. And the thing is, I mean, I actually think there are some, like, I'm actually, like, I think it's fine. You know what I mean? Like, I think if you want to get married, really go and do so. More power to you. But just don't get married because society says that if you don't get married, you're meaningless. And of course, it's hard, right? It's hard because our society rewards people who get married and they punish people who don't. Economically, right? There's like a lot of our systems are set up to advantage people who have gotten married and disadvantage people who haven't gotten married. And so I get why there's a lot of pressure. My brother had to divorce his wife, who turned into a drug addict from pain pills she started taking after a back surgery after she had my niece, and it doesn't want help. Oof. I think the fact that the Army keeps them apart unless they're married is way more... Oh, that's a big one. Oh, it's more than just keeping them... Well, it's more than just that. I mean, if you're married in the Army, then you get to live in an apartment, so you don't have to live in the dorms, so you don't have, the barracks, pardon me, so you don't have to deal with inspections. They give you extra money. But I will also note this. It's not just that in the Army, it's also regional. So, for example, there were people, besides myself, who were not married, but those people tended to be from California. And all those people who got married really young tended to be from rural places and from rural states wherein, like, that was the norm. And I remember I was talking to somebody, these two women pulled me aside when I was, how old was I? 21? I was 21 and not married. And long distance might not have a choice, though, especially if they're living in different countries, moving together without being married. Yeah, so... As Krellin says, marriage has always been about property rights. Yeah, and I remember they came up to me and they were like, you know, we want to talk to you. You know, we're really concerned about you because you're not married. And I was like, yeah, I'm 21. And they're like, yeah, you're 21. So for them, where they grew up, like the states, the countries, the culture that they grew up in, it was inconceivable to be 21 and not married, right? So like in their world, 21 was really old not to be married.
I can feel her fever even in this cold. She shouldn't have been putting weight on this leg.
She is awake.
Oh, well. I mean, and I was just like, look, it'll be fine. And you...
This Outlander.
I know, their minds would totally melt.
You brought her here, Ikri?
You think I went to the Nora homelands to find a spear to drive between us?
I told you.
Ooh.
The ordeal is mine, and mine alone. I will survive.
Which would you rather keep, Mylin? Your leg or your pride? Because I think you're gonna have to choose.
Ooh.
Finish it.
I know what you think of me. But I vowed you'd join the White Teeth. And you will.
Ooh.
I will go back. Alone.
Dang. Come on, Mylin.
No! Let me do this.
Please. Let her. Mylin, I hope you can forgive me someday.
Dang, people.
I never accepted your help. It's the Were Act you should ask for forgiveness.
Dang. These people, man.
I didn't care about the Werak.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
She'll understand. You saved her life.
You don't know the Banuk very well, Aloy.
That sucks.
We have so many ways to express a grudge, and only one to accept an apology. I have to go my own way. I don't belong with them, who left her to die. And I don't belong with Ikri. I'll find a crack in this glacier, and I'll shout my grief into it. And the ice can keep it forever.
What should I tell them?
Work that I fell. And that she endured. Will you?
Man, you're classy. I believe in you.
The White Teeth's test did change something in me. In us both. Maybe I'll start a wereack of my own.
I don't know, man. Suppose it's not my culture. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. Nonetheless. So, I have done the quest that I set out to do. I feel like a good person. Where are we at? There is a... So we can just... Oh, we have to go there, huh? Nevertheless, she persisted. She did. I don't even know how I feel about it, though. So, we're here. Let's just ride back, shall we? If we ride back here, we can turn in this quest, pick up this campfire. I think we'll be in a pretty good space. We'll get in. We'll get stuff in. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, I don't. It's not great. It's not great, everyone. I don't. Cultural. I suppose they have this particular kind of ideology because their life is really hard, and so they.
Feels like if I blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
They make a virtue out of survival in the tough elements. It's just rough. That's all I'm saying. It's just rough. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. That's all. Are calories taking a break on Saturdays? Are calories taking a break? Calories never take a break. But you have to be, Here's what we're gonna do, everybody. We're gonna get a Timmy. Timmy, let's ride. Let's go, Timmy. Let's where are we going? This way, I suppose. We're going. I hope I could stay on Timmy the entire way. Although. Yeah. Oh, hey. Woo. Did you see that? Did you see me, Timmy, go! I know that you're unhappy about this, Timmy. And you're like, why do I do this to you? I understand that. But the whole point of me having a mount is so that it's faster. So, So what are you all doing for Thanksgiving? For those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I am not doing any... I'm streaming for Thanksgiving. I'm not doing anything else. Did you hear something? Wait. Okay, we're good. Did you hear anything weird? Did you hear anything? Oh, I see. Yeah. My parents are hosting an extended family thing, but it's usually a bit afternoon. Okay.
The upper hand.
Oh, I ran out of ammo. That's what happened. I was like, why am I not shooting? If I can, Oh, hey, we just ran into a bunch of these things. That's awkward. I think it's weird where I'm at. I don't think you can reach me. I think we're fine. We're good. It's all good. Everything's dead. I know. You know, so just side note, you want to know what my joy was in the Elder Scrolls games like Morrowind? Is like just focusing on my what do you call it? My jumping skill, like getting really, really, really good at jumping, and then jumping to some space where the monsters couldn't get me, and then shooting them with my bow that had poison on it. Like that was my joy in life. That's really all I wanted. I cook up a storm, food come on parade, watching them, then trooper stream. Now, I imagine being European, you are not celebrating Thanksgiving, right? Like, because that would be weird. Thanksgiving being a North American holiday, that would be strange, right? Likely villas with the older kid once they... Oh! Is villainous that, Is villainous that, Is villainous that, Is it a DC game? Is it like the one like... No, that's not what it is it? That's different. Whoa, how do I run out of ammo so fast? Probably because I'm being ridiculous. Disney villains with different win conditions and strategies. Oh. Oh, hi. Surprise. Okay, good. They're all... So Disney villains. So what? Wait, what kind of game is it? Is it a beat 'em up? Like, what? Give me more info about this game. Villainous. What is like? I feel like I don't have enough information. Is it a? It's a board game. Oh, it's a board game. Oh. Well, now that's interesting. So it's a board game where you play Disney villains and you have different win conditions. Well, that sounds fun. Oh, I've not heard of it. Because I'm the worst? Oh, each player gets their own board. Oh. Huh. What is it like? What board games is it to which board games is it similar? I feel like that's a thing I can say. Yeah, what board games is it similar to? I want to play more detective games. Look, there's a game that I really like. I really like it, and I think nobody else likes it but me. Huh. And why not cook Thanksgiving food? McDonald's made it to Europe too. Mainly because it makes... I mean, are you wanting to celebrate when Native Americans gave the settler colonials food? It's just odd. Oh. So there should be some blue gleam around here. And that's it. I saw YouTubers playing when they dressed up on Halloween. It didn't remind me of anything. Well, if it doesn't remind you of anything, that's super interesting to me. It's called Villainous. So it's a board game that's not like all the other board games. Now I want to play it.
Just full of blue gleams worth braving the cold.
No, just cooking tons of yummy food for no better reason than cooking is fun. Well, then you don't need to wait for Thanksgiving to do it. But maybe I wouldn't. Maybe it's like totally different, and I wouldn't make a parallel with anything, and that's sort of exciting to me. Oh, nope, go that way. That way leads to death. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. I'm going the wrong direction, though. I don't know. I know. Levi's like, we tend to do the cooking tons of food around Christmas. Back in the day, when I was living with my family, who would do that sort of a thing, we would do.
Look out below!
You know what? We're jumping off. Oh, we died. Everyone, you know how I didn't think we would die, everyone. I thought we weren't going to die on that one. I really thought that one was a not going to die one. Hey, Odious! There isn't a time when there isn't tons of food. Jamaican neighbors, various branches of the family. I need a bigger fridge. That is fair. No, I really thought... oh, I'm ready for it. I really thought that was one where we weren't going to die. You know, I was like, oh, it'll be fine. We'll just make... I was wrong. I thought we were not going to die, but I was wrong. That's cool. It didn't look that tall. It looked like it wasn't that tall. Do you hear? Oh. There's a monster over there. But I think we can probably just avoid it? Maybe? Let's just see if we can. So the base game has King John, Queen of Hearts, Hook, and Jafar. See, this is what I'm saying. Alright, see, we didn't have to kill anything. Base game is King John.
Any better, I'd think you were following me.
I'm not following anybody, but I am going to talk to the,
I will not allow my song to be forgotten.
Hello.
My Len has returned. I expect you have something to say about this.
Oh.
I do.
And convince me what an outlander's word is worth.
What? Whatever. Each has their own land with 4 areas. Hook has his ship, 2 spots from Neverland, and the Lost Boys' house. By the rules of the ordeal, she survived. I'm going to say that. They do. They have fluoride in their water?
I'm not up on all of the Banuk traditions, but I know what matters to you is that your laws are upheld. Going by the rules of your ordeal, she endured the 4 days and the 4 nights. She faced the extremes and survived. Seems to me that's what you wanted.
Just so.
Then by the law, Mylen will wear our paint.
Outlander. So nothing of the other hunter? The one called Ikri?
She's gone. She sounded brave.
Her name will always be in my song.
Oh. Nah.
Always know.
Emotions. That's all. Emotions.
Whatever machines crawl from that cauldron.
Hook's goal is to find Peter Pan, which can be difficult because of the Lost Boys, and defeat them.
I heard of a
It's a
shaman
long road
once.
back to the Black Hills of our home.
Let's see if she'll talk to us.
You're very clever. You learned our laws well enough to break them, and to defend another's honor, too. I know how much those laws mean to you. Although I'm not sure I understand why.
Don't you see? Ikri was my only friend, and she could have died. You could have too. All for my mistake. The law of survival would not allow such a waste. It makes us strong and cold. It challenges us to leave friendship behind.
I grew up with laws like that. They brought me nothing but pain.
Did you believe in them? That's what I thought. This is my choice. My pain.
You've survived
Yeah, you know,
I see.
that's all I have to say. Oh wait, not Jafar, he's expansion. Ursula. Ursula needs to get Triton to spawn, beat him, and get the trident and crown back to her lair. The Queen of Hearts needs to set up a polo wicket with cards in each land to make a successful shot in each. It's weird. Huh. That sounds kind of fun.
Some songs are rituals, others stories. But my favorites are simply jokes.
That's interesting. I'm intrigued. Villainous. So here's the thing. King John has to gather a ton of game currency. So here's what I'm going to tell you. I don't really like Disney. Disney's not my thing. Like, it's fine. It is what it is. I'm, not mad at it. By the way, we can now just fast travel all the way down here to turn in this... Wait, before we do that, before we fast travel, I want to make sure that we don't have anything else missing. All right. Okay. Okay, I think... Okay. I think we're good. Return to Bergrand. Yes, let's just jump over there. It's cool, you get allies and other players can put enemies on their board, but how those things affect you is different for each villain. Cook just needs to call it CPS, that's it. Everyone's plays super different, but you also mess with the people's to keep them from money. See, like, that sounds fun. I just am like, about Disney. Like, Disney's fine, whatever. But people obsess about Disney, and it makes me uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, I know people who are like, Disney, it's the best thing ever. And I'm like, it's not the best thing ever. Some things are kind of sketchy, actually. It's like, it's okay, it's whatever. Those are, like, my feelings about Disney. Like, I don't hate Disney, although a lot of their films are super sketch. They're whatever. They're fine. Well, Disney as a corporation kind of makes me feel uncomfortable, actually. What with their expanding copyright forever and ever and ever. And actually, Odious is right. Yes, fans of anything are kind of terrifying. That's what it is, right? Yeah. I think, I've thought about this a lot. Also recently because of the internet, I don't know. The biggest Disney fans between three. That's not true, Ice Bunny. The people who make me feel super uncomfortable are those fans who are like 35 and who are super invested in Disney. And they're like, Disney has some good stuff, but also some real sketch stuff. Yes. And their goal of owning everything or something is also kind of sketch. Yes, Javai, this is exactly where I'm at. Those are my feelings. They have some good stuff and they've got some sketch stuff, and they're wanting to own everything is one of the sketch things. This is how I would frame it. Yes. And so I'm just, I'm like, My worst childhood memory is Disneyland. Oh, I went to Disneyland. I was like, this place is super racist. I don't feel comfortable with this place at all. I went to Disneyland. I didn't like it at all. Did not like Disneyland. 4 or 5 years ago, I went over to a young lady's house for the first time. Her living room was... Okay, Levi, I have a story. I have a story about this. I don't know if I'll go to the extreme of corporations being evil as some do, but specific corporate motives need to be curtailed. Yes. I don't think I'd say corporations are evil because I have very complicated feelings about, well, because they're not people, right? And I think that, like, yeah, they're not people. So I worry about sort of anthropomorphizing corporations.
Bergrand, how'd your investment pay out?
Quite handsomely, thanks very much. You know those three crazy Manuka are calling themselves Nukoni's arrows now? Well, now that I have those parts, I can pay off a debt of my own.
So they've gone south then?
That they have. I've got a friend in the Sundom by the name of O'Toole. He owes me a favor. Old O'Toole is a machine scavenger, a pretty competent one. So I sent them to learn from the best.
Or at least from the pretty competent.
Well, we work with the resources we have. Speaking of which, here, a token of my gratitude.
So, Levi, I think I'm going to do a big plot thing right about now, maybe. We'll see. So, I'm going to just see if I can sell some stuff to make my life a little bit easier. I think there are bad companies, but I wouldn't say evil. There can be evil company leaders, though, yes. Companies aren't people, so I don't feel the word... Yeah, Javai, that's about where I'm at as well, that I feel exactly the same way. I feel uncomfortable anthropomorphizing corporations. Like, I don't want corporations to have free speech rights because they're not people, etc., right? So I just, I'm just a little hesitant to go the easy way. Also, I'm at a friend's house and I'm going to be a decent... Okay, that's fair. And I also think a lot about, if you say corporations are evil or that corporation is evil, what you're doing is you're obscuring the fact that the corporation isn't a thing in of itself. What's happening is that there are people, right? There are people who are doing things. And when you sort of put everything on the corporation, what you're doing is you're obscuring the acts being done by actual specific people. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's no good. Like, you can't... Krellin, I see you. But corporations are people. There are people and there are traits of organizational behavior, right? And I just think that we should probably be not letting people off the hook by making it seem as if a corporation by itself with no right is just doing things, because that's not good. Also, side note, I think there are probably some of these I can get rid of. Let's see. So, Levi, to tell your story, I was in grad school, and there were a bunch of us. No apologies. There are people and there are traits of organizational behavior. Totally. I will see you later, Atomica. So this is what I was thinking about. Here's my story. I was in grad school, and a bunch of us grad students were all going to go, and we were all going off to dinner, maybe, I think. Anyway, we all had to walk from off campus to, I think we were all going to dinner, to some place right outside of campus, and so we had to walk from the campus to the dinner place. And it wasn't like it's not a very far walk, but nonetheless, there was a grad student woman, and she was like, hey, before we go to dinner, I've got to stop off at my place to pick up something. And I was like, okay. And she says, would you walk with me to my place and then to the dinner place together? And I was like, sure, that's cool, I don't care, right? I was like, I'm pretty flexible. So we walked over to her place, we walk into her apartment, and her entire apartment, everything was all Disney. Like, it was like, I mean, I looked at her DVD rack, and she only had Disney DVDs. She did not have any non-Disney DVDs. Everything was Disney, and I was just creeped out. It creeped me out. I was like, also, it creeped me out. But also, like, it was super creepy. Yeah, Levi, it was super creepy. And it felt really obsessive. And I felt like there are other movies besides Disney movies, like, and I just thought, it made me feel uncomfortable. No apologies, ODS. Multitasking. that's all. I feel like, by the way, I feel like there's some things here that I could probably do besides turn in this quest. She was not a nanny at all.
Between my teeth.
She was not a nanny at all. A lot of the time you say a corporation is evil, what you mean is that their leaders are evil. But instead of acknowledging that, you claim the entire company is evil, including workers that might very well dislike what is going on, but need food somehow, while also praising the actually evil people for being rich and smart. And, yes, I totally agree. But also, a corporation seems super vague, and people, right? People can be... I don't think I need any of those things. What is this? Is this good? A Banuk champion bow. I should probably buy this, maybe? Yeah, and the same with people who have everything anime. Like, if you just have only one thing, I'm gonna start getting nervous. If she was a Superman, she'd have Studio Ghibli. Mm-hmm. There are other movies that are not Disney movies. Not when Disney gets done with media. Grellin! Yeah, a lot of media properties dovetail into cultish behavior really quickly, and I feel uncomfortable with the cultishness. So I think I'm gonna get this Banuk. I mean, I suppose, I don't know. Do I even want this bow? I don't even know if I do. Let's see what's down here. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know. I think I'm fine. I think I'm okay. I don't think I need any of that. I think I need to turn in my quest, is what I think I need. Part of why I can't get into CR, I encountered the cultists fairly early and went, no. See, here's the thing. I can get into CR because I don't hang out, like, I never watch it on their channel. Because there are some CR fans that are super cultish in ways that make me feel uncomfortable. And so I do not talk to them. And I try not to be anywhere around them because... Krellin says, critters are creepy. And... yeah, a lot of critters are super creepy, and they make me really uncomfortable. I'm gonna, by the way, I'm gonna just, make some things, is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just make some things, and hopefully making those things will be good. You know, like, help me, like, I don't know. Oh, you know what? I need to get things for my carrying capacity. What do I need? I need a badger bone. I need a badger bone, everyone. Just side note. I looked at the cookie jar from the night before at Christmas store. Did you know that Brian's catchphrase is that creepy ain't a crime? F that guy. Yeah, because it's true. Creepy ain't a crime, but creepy is also creepy. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not a crime, but it's not cool to be super creepy. And that's all I'm saying. Crime, no. Creepy, yes. And is that what you want to do? Like, is that... I don't know. Nobody listens to me. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I just... Yeah. Yeah. Hey, we just did a lot of crafting, everybody. I feel like a good person. Let's do the thing. I think this is the big story moment.
My people have been telling tales of your accomplishments.
Yep.
Seems you have taken a special interest in our stretch of snow out
That's me bad, everyone.
Yes. And apparently this is the only way I'll get to see all of it.
Oh.
Is this a challenge?
It is a challenge.
The Warwick.
You?
Oh.
This must be a joke.
It is not a joke, Eratak.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Now I see. The Outlander's your pawn.
I listen, but you're sort of the trifecta of elder scholar and retired warrior.
Their claim, I have no choice but to accept.
Thank you, Odious. I could probably get into CR if I actually tried.
Better of you, sister.
But with the community and other stuff I've heard, I just don't see the reason.
Brother.
There are other shows with Fletcher Sketch I can watch instead. And you have just
This
much
is a little
more.
more complicated than I thought.
No, it's simple.
Oh.
You will meet me at the Frost Figures. and I'll put a quick end to this mockery.
Oh, complicated. Someone didn't share all the information.
I suppose I owe you an explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose you do.
Yeah.
So why didn't you tell me that you and Aratak are siblings?
I thought I wouldn't have to. I'm surprised Aratak brought it up in front of a stranger.
I wonder
He
how
must
much
be
more we
very
have.
angry. I'm not always the best judge of
People.
I prefer the company of spirits. They're simply my own. I didn't want you to think of our pilgrimage as some sort of family squabble. It's much more important than that.
I know. So, you and Aratak, huh?
It's bold, I'll give you that. Going after your own brother.
He gave me no choice.
It's weird
He
because...
thinks I'm a child to be shoved to the back of the hunt. He would forbid me from my destiny.
You don't seem that young. No offense.
Part of me did it knowing he would forgive me, eventually.
I think
He always does.
I've been able to enjoy Critical Role more the less I engage with critters. I find critters to be very cultish
Family
in ways that are
drama
not
aside,
interesting.
What's this challenge meant to be anyway?
You and Aratak will hunt machines at the Frost Figures. The victor will be the fastest.
Oh.
It won't be easy.
Nothing about this has been so far.
When you meet us at the starting point, I'll tell you more. It will be simpler to explain from the base of the hills.
I think that I've got, I feel like we're sort of closing in towards in-game.
Maria, it's
We'll
not
see.
about who's related to who. I want to know what's inside Thunder's drum. The spirit, the daemon, and how it all connects to the machines.
Yeah, I'm sure she's a nice lady, says ODS. But anyone who doesn't say they're also my sibling as part of the opening briefing is mildly concerning.
I underestimated you.
You shouldn't. I'm Aloy.
And Aratak. I won't make that mistake again.
See you at the Frost Figures then.
Oh, I wanted to say this thing about the word fan, right? Like, there are a lot of things I really enjoy. I am protagonist.
So, off to risk my life in order to take charge of a Banuk hunting band. Just what I always wanted. Frost Figures, here I come.
Yeah. So, like, there are things that I love, like, that I really, really love. Maybe. I think so. But I never feel comfortable calling myself a fan. I think because the word fan... What is over here, by the way? Oh, animal figurine. I should go pick that up. There are these, like, little random things that I can do off screen, like little just hunting, gathering sorts of things. Let's go here. Oh, you know what? I might need... No, I'm good. I'm good, right? Like, I don't need potions. I don't need potions. To be honest, I find the entire D&D community a bit creepy to varying degrees. You know, this is interesting, Javai. I was thinking about this. This is a funny thing. And I was thinking about the notion of community and how community is... I'm just gonna go. I think I'm fine. Yes, Kulan says, fan is an abbreviation of fanatic, so it's always been uncomfortable for me. Right. Like, I feel like, I just don't feel like I'm a fanatic for things. There are things that I know really well. Like, I might kill some bunnies. I think a lot of people seek people who believe in their ideologies, media, and so forth. It should be in reverse, in my opinion. See people you respect and see if they share interests. Yeah. And I think this is the thing, that there are things like... Okay, so somebody asks, are you a Star Wars fan? And I would say, well, probably not. I mean, have I seen every Star Wars film? I have. Have I also read some of the Star Wars comic books? I have. But I also am not gonna get mad and take it personal if you say things about Star Wars and think that I have to defend Star Wars' honor, and that, like, if you don't like Star Wars, you're the worst, and if you do like Star Wars, and, like, I'm a better person than you because I like Star Wars. I'm just not gonna do that. Like, that's just not interesting to me. Like, people get really weird. I need to kill this thing. Oh, hello. Who are you? Excuse me for one moment. I need to kill this thing. These people are just in my face right now, and it's a little inconvenient. Give me a second. Come on. Yeah, so like, it's not like I've not watched it. I have, but like, this idea of what's better, Star Wars or Star Trek, and if you pick the right one, there's something like meaning. Like, I don't care about that. Like, you can like Star Wars and Star Trek. What do I care? Like, it's, you know, you're still fine. Like, it's fine. Let's see. I call myself a fan, but only a casual fan, and liking something is rarely ever, if ever, a significant part of my identity. I'm happy to be supportive of stuff, but I'm not fanatical about stuff. But you don't, yes, but I don't have my home filled with Star Wars merch. I enjoy Star Wars, and some of my mutual friends enjoy Star Wars. That is generally the stance I take. That being said, if you have the wrong opinion on Chinese classics, I will fight you. This is the joy of Trooper streaming community. Good discussions interspersed with some gameplay. Star Wars is one of those franchises I really want to get into and enjoy and get into, but some things always make it just feel wrong. Like the overall Jedi being good as, I think the Jedi are creepy. They're awful as an organization. They're bad. And they should be there should totally be good Sith based on what their Sith precepts are. I agree. Both Star Wars and Star Trek are inferior to Star Talk. Yeah, so it's just one of those, and I think, and here's the thing, there are 100% media things that have been central and very important to my life. And I mean that by like there are people and media that have been really influential, like for whom without, like, I don't know where I would be. You know, Krellin, I wish that were the original, or the lesson of the original trilogy. I just don't think George Lucas actually believes that, and that's what makes me sad. Because I think the Jedi are sketch. I just don't think that George Lucas knows that.
I'll find a use for you.
And I wish he did. That's all. No, you are right. You are right. And you know what's actually...
Rhea must be close.
You know what, though? What's interesting is I think that's one of the reasons why I can still appreciate Star Wars, because for all of its creepiness, and let me tell you, it is creepy, I can still read some interesting stuff into it. But it seems that people write games in the universe. Yeah, I know. So... Okay. So here's the thing. Like, there are these things that, I think this is the difference, right? I think a lot of people who are fans cannot critique the things they like. Do you know what I mean? Like, they cannot hear any kind of critique at all. And I think it's really important to be able to critique things even if you love them. Like, if you can't critique it, then I start feeling uncomfortable. Oh, Adorno wouldn't like it because he doesn't like anything that's popular.
Such challenges before, and fear none. But this one is foolish. You are not Banuk. You do not understand my responsibilities.
Oh.
I ask you, one hunter to another, withdraw.
Can I get you to maybe just let us do the thing?
You let us go to Thunderstrom.
Yes.
You haven't seen what's up there, Outlander. I will not risk my sister's life again.
I know, but listen.
We better get on with this.
No, come on.
So be it. I will bury your insolent claim in the frozen ground.
Enough!
Come on. People.
Let us begin. To hunt. To strive. That is the way of the Banuk. and of the contest.
Am I gonna be
before
okay?
You will climb the frost figures from the east, Aratok from the west. Each trail wends its way through deadly machines. Hunters from the Werak will be posted along the way.
Okay.
They will hail you, calling out machines for you to slay. Your hunt will take you around the ridge to the center,
Ramshaforian.
where you must descend to the valley for your final kill. Each time, after your prey has fallen, you must launch a beacon such as this so that all our kin will see your progress.
I know, I'm
Kill
feeling the same way,
machines,
Levi.
launch balloons. Got it. So, the first of us to launch the third balloon wins?
Well, yes. But as challenger, your path to victory is harder.
Okay.
If even one of your beacons comes in after Aratox, he prevails.
Oh. Maybe this won't take more than 15 minutes. Maybe I'll fail immediately.
You had your chance, Outlander.
So did you.
Oh my goodness.
The hunt begins on my mark.
I like Warhammer 40k. Oh, hold on a second. I'm gonna see if I can pause like almost immediately because I want to read what Crane says. Oh, okay. I like jumping off of things.
All right, gotta head up that mountain.
Okay. Sorry, we have to break. I gotta see what people are saying. I like Warhammer 40k, but I also recognize it as parody and see its flaws. Both Battletech and 40k exist in a dark age, but they approach them differently, and those differences are why I scoff at 40k's dark age and mock it with my characters, while I totally accept Battletech's and play along with it. See, I think it's important to be able to do that. Like, the TV show The Avengers is super important to me, and, you know, in my life, but I also recognize that it's got problems. I mean, we have to, right? Javai says, if I really like something, I want it to be the best it can be. So critique is key to that. I gotta know the flaws so they can be fixed, yes. But I think the issue is when you stop enjoying something, like enjoying Star Wars and start identifying with it, like becoming a Star Wars fan, is that is the point when critique towards a thing stops being critique about something external and becomes something internal and personal. Yeah, Javai, that is 100% true. 100% true. That is real. That is real. And that becomes, and all of a sudden then you start taking everything as a personal slight, then you start, like, it becomes unhappy. It becomes very bad. The whole point of 40k is that it's exaggerated to the ridiculous. Hell, I gotta be careful. I may be working for GW soon. Ooh. But the other problem is that there are a bunch of fans, I think American fans, who don't realize it's parody, and then you're like, oh, that's unfortunate. My German friends did not show me the show because it was not on TV, and I was in Germany before things were available on DVD. But I have the DVD now. The key difference is in 40k, advancement is viewed as heresy and repressed, while in Battletech, advancement is still attempted. And while the works of the Star League continue to be better, everything isn't about just reclaiming the Star League. Oh, that's interesting. So where am I headed? Okay, I'm headed here. Okay, well, everybody, let's go. We're gonna go as fast as we can.
Looks like there are a few ways to go up, and those rock paintings mark the path.
We're gonna see what we can do, everybody. We're gonna see how good my climbing is. I don't know, but...
Okay, up we go.
Here we go. I mean, we will see. Go, go, go. Go. This way, go, go. You don't have any time. Come on. Here we go. Go. All right.
I forget what warmth feels like out here.
It's fine. Go.
Come on, Aloy, time's wasting.
I know. Hello, goat. I would kill you, but I don't have time. Oh! I died. It's fine. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, no. Ah. People, I think I might have lost. This way. Go. Go. Sorry about this. We're worried. this way. People, you're saying interesting things in chat, and I want to see. But if I don't...
Almost to the top.
Okay, it's good. Go.
All right, Challenger. You need to take out the herd below. Every machine.
Okay.
The herd. Okay.
Okay, all right. Weapons. Let's have this. And let's have this be here. And then let's do a blast bomb. And let's kill all of the things. I don't know if this is going well, but... I have 4 minutes, everybody. I've got 4 minutes. Oh, that's a song. I've only got 4 minutes to save the world with the keep. Okay. I think I can do this.
You give Aratak much more time, he'll take the prize. You're running out of time, Outlander. Better get that herd.
I know.
I'll drop the ladder for you. Climb on up and launch your marker.
Okay. This way. All right. I think we got... Oh. Go. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm not gonna be...
Here we go.
Now climb the ridge and launch your balloon.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yep. There it is. Okay. Here we go, everybody. Whew. Go. Go.
Aratak knows what he's doing. No time to waste.
Okay.
Hell point to the next challenge.
All right. I don't even have time to pick up. I don't even have time.
2 Bellowbacks ahead, Challenger. Kill them both. None of the other machines matter.
The Bellowbacks. Okay.
Bellowbacks coming up.
Where are they? Sawtooth. Where are these Bellowbacks? Where are they? Okay, I see them. All right, we gotta go. Okay, what kind of Bellowbacks are they? These are freeze Bellowbacks. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Here, and then these are freeze, right? These are freeze, and then also that, and then
Start.
actually, I don't even remember if these are freeze Bellowbacks. I think they are. You know what? I don't even know if that's useful. I'm being attacked right now, and I'm feeling very attacked. There we go. There we go. Okay, I need the other one. Where is it? Where's the other fellow back? Where is it? I see it. We're good. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I think we got this. It's a little bit of a thing, but I think... awkward. Sorry, we've got 7 minutes to kill this thing. I'm gonna kill this thing. It's gonna be really good. Oh, sorry. Alright, where do I gotta go? Okay, that's fine, but... Alright, where? Dang it. Where? Here?
Come on over here and launch your balloon.
Okay, but where am I going? Wait, where am I going? Here. Okay. I see it. I know I don't have all day. Stop stressing me out. I know I should stop jumping off of cliffs in the middle of combat.
But only by a little. I gotta get moving.
I know.
Now
Last
take
one.
the zip line and work your way down to the valley.
Okay. I really need to stop falling off those things. Like, that's slows me down.
Storm's kicking up.
Okay.
Can't see much.
Whew. I hate when games do that. All right. Okay. Let's go. Wait.
Almost down.
I know, like, yes, I know what you're saying. I should totally have those extra
Right.
time.
The last challenge.
Here we go. I have 4 minutes, everybody.
Something's wrong. My kin should be here, driving in our final quarry.
What's wrong?
They're right behind us!
Oh. Okay. It's a big bear. It's a big... Oh, it's 2 of them. We got some problems. We're gonna finish this. There are 3 of them. Okay. We have to kill these machines. Let's see what we can do. I don't know what we can do, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna try to, like, see if we can do some... Gosh. You know what? Let's do that. Oh, hey! Hold on now. Why are you all trying to kill me? I find this very uncomfortable. Let's do that. Yeah, let's maybe do some more bombs. Whoop. Yeah, so we got us a situation here. We got us a situation here of bombs. Yeah. This is a thing. Yeah. Yeah. So. Okay. This is gonna be okay. Or for some variant of the word okay. Okay, got one. There are two more, but I think I need bombs. I also need that. There we go. Move. Okay. Everybody, this is gonna be okay. We're gonna, I think this is gonna be okay. Oh gosh. I think this is gonna be okay. Maybe. Give me a second. I think I got this one. That one's dead. There should be one more. Where is it? Okay, it's over here. People, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna do this. Ooh, hi. We're gonna try to take out components. We're gonna fall off things. It's gonna be great. And we're gonna try, like this is, you know. And now, oh, you know what we can do? We're gonna do this. This can be great. We're gonna sticky bomb it. Because I've got sticky bombs. And we got this. This is good. This is good. I feel, yeah, we're done. Thank you, Crow. I should not have fallen, but we did it. I feel like
true.
I did it.
Frost claws from Thunder's drum.
The attack cut short the competition. Naturally, there can be no result. It is void.
Okay.
You saw what she did.
What did I do?
She defeated the machines. Not I.
It's true. I did.
It is proven.
I did.
She's the better hunter. We are Banuk. Survive, prevail. What else matters?
I think we're gonna get to the end of this game pretty soon, by the way.
My blood is in your teeth.
Like, I just want to go to Thunder's drum.
I take my place behind you on the hunt.
Can I give it back to you? I want to...
No more hunters may make the ascent to Thunder's drum. The way is closed to all but the chieftain and myself.
It is not my place, but I would ask a boon. To accompany you and my sister.
Sure.
It might be permitted. But only if you do as I say.
Come on now.
No.
Yeah.
Only if you do as I say.
Thank you. None of that. No sibling weirdness here. We're not gonna have it. No.
Thunder's drum awaits.
No sibling weirdness.
There's a camp at its base, Long Notch it's called. Meet us there when you're ready.
This, by the way, I think is endgame.
Chieftain.
I think that we can, right? I think we might be nearing the end of this game. Maybe only a couple more months.
A new outfit. And a weapon like Artok's. I guess the chieftain gets the chieftain's gear. And now it's a Long Notch. Nothing left to keep me from Thunder's drum.
So, we did that. Yeah, no, they have a lot of... Ooh, what's next? I have 5 weeks. Like, first off, I don't actually know how long it will take to actually finish, but it feels like we are rounding the end, right? It feels like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I feel like, look, I think we're going to finish this before the end of 20... Let's hope we finish it before the end of 2019. It's 2019, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So I feel like, given my track record, I'll be done in 3.57 years. This is entirely possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's, we just assembled some things. I'm gonna make, oh, what was I using? Oh, I was clearly using the wrong arrows at one point in time. That's no good. And let's refill. Perfect. Because here's the thing, right? I'm thinking we'll be able to start a brand new game.
Perfect.
All right, let's see. We'll start a brand new game in I'm thinking I should probably order the Outer Worlds. These are my current thoughts. That I pick up the Outer Worlds. Oh, what? Be right. Be right. Thank you for the cheer. Also, what's going on here? I'm gonna sing for you the song. Here, let's pick up the stuff. We can see clearly with perfect vision that we'll finish game before 2020, maybe? So I have to tell you something, it's really important. Irway and hey, the anime. Irway and hey, the anime. Eve way at gale out way of way at wakes to ute at gale ang wayo. Irway and hey, the anime. I the ice gazer ani say. Oh man, ye ashen pray, uyare uthre vaste as we young rayo. I way every eat red lions lay, of way at brains lay, ute day. And when we see the landlord walk left the eye gare in the eye. We're in the money, we're in the money. We've got a lot of what it takes to get along. Thank you for those bits. That was a good one. I felt really good about it. Not if you make him sing nonstop for 5 weeks. I don't know, right? Like, we've got the vision. I'm seeing it. So where are we? Oh, hey. People, there should be a pigment here that we can just pick up and go on our merry way. I'm just telling you, I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling good about what's happening. So, and it's also like, let's do it. Let's grab our supply crate because we need supplies so we can dump them.
I have to leave something else behind.
Dive. And we've got our pigment. That reminds me, actually, instead of a PayPal thing for the rare occasions of donations and stuff. Oh yeah. Wait, did we just do a thing? I didn't even read what that said. I feel like we just did a thing. Go the long tooth. What is that? Okay. Sure. Did I miss something? I've got some tutorials. I feel like... I don't even know. What weekdays New Year's Eve would not mind hanging in a foxhole? Actually, I don't know what weekday New Year's Eve is. We'll have to sort of check it out. Also, there's pigment around here. I know I got it. So, here we are. Where are we going? We need to go here. No, where are we going? We're going all the way over here. I wonder, that would be a Tuesday. A random Tuesday? I wonder if Chieftain What's-His-Face was prepared to die when he saw 3 out of control out of beast there. Oh, yeah. So here's what's up. We've got a lot going on, and I feel like... Here's what's up. I think what I do right now, in this moment, because we only really have one more thing to do, is I think what's the word? I think we fast travel here, go up to that place. No, we save here, and then we end it for today. That's what we're gonna do. New Year's Eve is always the same day of the week as Christmas Eve. Oh. Huh. I'm around, so we will see. I mean, I've got a lot of work to do, but we will see, because I want to, hang out with people who don't hang out with other folks. Okay, so let me just quick save, and then let me come over here. So, everyone, I want to thank you all for being here with me. It has been lovely. We got a lot done. We got all of our side quests done, and we moved forward on the final thing. And I feel like we probably don't have too much more left in the game. And I feel like we can finish it for 2020. And I think I should probably pick up, what's it called? Who's the what's-its? The what's-its? You know what I mean. I should probably pick up, she's whining, she's whining about it. I should probably pick up, Outer Worlds. I should probably play Outer Worlds. That's an RPG, it's by Obsidian, it could be cool. But what's next? Oh, I should tell you what's next. So first off, right, I have the socials, so you can follow if you haven't, or you can join us on Discord if you have not joined us on Discord, where we chat around things. There is a Twitter, which is Academic Foxhole, where I tweet things. Also, there is the YouTube, which is Trooper SJP, where there's the archive of all the stuff, including Lost, which is up there now. And socials. And then also there's a Patreon if you want to help support my RPG goodness. And next week on Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern, I'll be on Scratica's channel playing Scum and Villainy. Oh, actually, I might not be playing Scum and Villainy. I hear that there's some discussion. Who knows? I'm going to be playing something on Scratica's channel at 10 o'clock on Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern. I have no idea what it is yet. It was supposed to be Scum and Villainy, but it might not be now because people are doing things. I don't know. So just note that. And then Thursday I'll be streaming Gris, and then Saturday more Frozen Horizon Zero Dawn Frozen Wilds. You can expect Cthulhu Confidential with AJ in January, and then some stuff after that. That's what we got. If they're below par, they are socials. They're just socials. That's it. So I'm gonna eat breakfast at 3 in the afternoon, and then I'm gonna do a lot of writing for work. But that's cool. Thank you for being here, all you Foxhole Battle Buddies, and I will see you later. Take care, everybody. Hey, yeah, that's it. I've got to ask you questions later, all of y'all. But I know, Krellin. I know, but I'm gonna eat now. I'm gonna go off, and I'm going to actually eat. I swear, I promise you, Krellin. I'm eating. I'm gonna do it. So I'm going. I will see you all later. I'll ask you questions. about some timing stuff. And then, and then December. Oh, I forgot. December, I'm going to be doing a stream probably on Fridays where I am going to be doing some campaign prep for French Resistance. So that's what we got going on. That's us. So I will see you all later. Thank you for being here, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Bye, everybody.